It's in you, right now, right in the center of your mind. There is a treasure chest filled with everything you need to turn your life into something extraordinary. But here's the hard truth. You've been conditioned to ignore it. Society, your upbringing, the world around you, they've convinced you that wealth, success, and greatness are only for a select few. But that's a lie. It's a myth, a falsehood that has been passed down through generations. They want you to believe that you are just another cog in the machine, destined for mediocrity. But I am here to tell you this. You were never meant to be average. You were meant to rise. You were meant to break the chains of limitation that have bound your potential for far too long. There is a force within you that is just waiting to be awakened, a power that when harnessed will give you the strength to overcome anything that stands between you and your dreams. This force is called the wealth code, and it is hidden deep inside your mind. And I will show you how to unlock it. The first thing you need to understand is that wealth isn't just about money. It's about your mindset. It's about seeing opportunities when others see obstacles. It's about believing that you're worthy of success, that you have what it takes to achieve greatness, no matter where you come from or how many times you failed before. The wealth code is not something you have to go out and search for. It's something you already have inside of you. But most people don't realize this. They spend their lives looking for success in the wrong places, chasing quick fixes, waiting for a lucky break, or hoping that one day they will stumble upon the right opportunity. But here's the secret. Wealth is never found in luck. It's never found in external circumstances. It is found in the power of your mind. Do you want to know why the greats, the Henry Fords, the Walt Disneys, the Thomas Edisons achieved what they did? It wasn't because they were smarter or luckier or born into wealth. It was because they unlocked the wealth code hidden in their minds. They saw what others couldn't. They believed in their own potential when nobody else did, and they took action on those beliefs. You see, there's a gap between where you are now and where you want to be, and that gap is filled with doubt. Doubt in your abilities, doubt in your worth, doubt in the possibility of success. But let me tell you this, doubt is your enemy. It will whisper lies in your ear, telling you that you're not good enough, that you'll never make it, that others are more deserving. And if you listen to that voice, you will be trapped in a cycle of mediocrity forever. The first step to unlocking your wealth code is to silence that voice, to reject the lies of doubt and replace them with the truth of who you are and what you can achieve. Because the truth is this: you are worthy of everything you desire. You have the potential to be the greatest version of yourself, to achieve the wealth, success, and freedom that you've always dreamed of. But it starts in your mind. It starts with your beliefs. Your beliefs shape your reality. If you believe you can't, you won't. If you believe you're stuck, you will stay stuck. But if you believe you are destined for greatness, if you believe that you can overcome any obstacle, if you believe that success is not just a possibility, but a certainty, then the doors to your wealth will open wide. I want you to look inside yourself and ask, what do you truly believe about your future? What do you believe about your ability to create wealth, success, and happiness? The answers you find will determine your path forward, because belief is the starting point of everything. It's the foundation upon which you will build your future. But belief alone is not enough. You must pair your belief with clarity, clarity of vision, clarity of purpose. Because without clarity, you will wander aimlessly, never knowing where to go or how to get there. It's easy to say, I want success. But what does success look like to you? What does it feel like? What does it require of you? You must define your vision with crystal clear precision. You must see your goals as if they have already happened. Close your eyes and imagine your future. Visualize it with all the detail, all the emotion, all the sensory input you can. See yourself living the life you desire, whether that's financial freedom, world travel, building a legacy, or helping others achieve their potential. But more than just imagining, you must connect with that vision on a deep emotional level. This is not a fleeting thought. It is your new reality. The clearer your vision, the stronger your belief in its possibility, the more powerful the pull it'll have on your actions. Because once your mind is aligned with a purpose, it is unstoppable. And that's where discipline comes in. Discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's the unwavering commitment to your vision, even when the path is difficult. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, even when distractions pull at you, even when the world tells you to quit. Discipline is what separates the successful from the average. It's what keeps you moving forward when everything else tries to hold you back. But discipline requires focus, and focus requires you to eliminate distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, the news, people telling you what you should be doing, what you should be chasing. It's easy to lose sight of your true goals. But if you want to unlock the wealth code hidden in your mind, you must learn to focus on what truly matters. What is the one thing that will move you closer to your dreams? Focus on that. Forget the rest. The world will try to pull you in 1,000 different directions, but your success lies in your ability to focus on the most important thing in any given moment. And here's the thing about focus. It brings results. When you channel your energy into the right actions, those actions compound over time. The more disciplined you are, the more momentum you build. And momentum, my friend, is a powerful force. It pushes you, it drives you, it makes success inevitable. But momentum doesn't happen overnight. It is built through consistent, small actions that add up over time. You don't need to make giant leaps. You just need to take one step at a time, every single day. The compound effect is real. The small things you do today will create the big things you see tomorrow. Now, let's talk about gratitude. This is one of the most powerful tools in the wealth code. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you when things go right. It's about cultivating a mindset of abundance, even when things are tough. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you do have. It opens your eyes to the blessings already in your life. And when you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you create a magnetic energy that attracts even more blessings into your life. You become a magnet for success, for opportunity, for wealth. Gratitude has the power to transform your entire mindset. It shifts you from scarcity thinking to abundance thinking. It helps you see the endless possibilities that lie ahead of you, waiting to be seized. But in order to attract success, you must also be adaptable. The road to wealth and success is rarely straight. It's full of twists, turns, and obstacles that will challenge you at every step. And if you are not adaptable, if you are unwilling to change course when necessary, you will be left behind. The greats didn't build their empires by sticking to a rigid plan. They adapted, they adjusted, they learned from their mistakes and kept moving forward. Adaptability is not about giving up your vision. It's about being flexible with your approach. When one door closes, you don't quit, you find another door. When an obstacle appears, you don't stop, you find a way around it. Flexibility in your approach is key to overcoming challenges and continuing your forward momentum. But none of this means anything if you are not resilient. Life will knock you down. You will face failures, setbacks, and moments where you feel like giving up. But resilience is what separates those who succeed from those who fail. It's the ability to rise again, stronger than before, every single time you fall. Resilience is built through adversity. It is developed in the heat of battle when the odds are against you, and yet you keep moving forward. It's about learning from your mistakes, using them as stepping stones, and never letting failure define you. The greatest achievers in history failed more times than they succeeded, but they never quit, and neither should you. This is the wealth code. It is inside of you, waiting to be unlocked. It's in your beliefs, your clarity, your vision, your discipline, your gratitude, your adaptability, and your resilience. But most importantly, it's in your willingness to take action, because nothing will happen if you don't act. So what are you waiting for? The wealth code is already in your mind. Now all you have to do is unlock it. Take the first step, no matter how small. Take it with confidence, with belief, with clarity, and with unwavering discipline. And as you do, you will see the world around you begin to change. Your wealth, your success, your life, it's all waiting for you. Unlock the code and become the person you were always meant to be. Every step you take from here must be rooted in one undeniable truth. Your future is not defined by your past. Your mistakes, your failures, your missed opportunities, they do not hold the power to dictate your destiny unless you let them. Too many people spend their lives looking back, regretting what they didn't do, who they weren't, what they should have been. But you're not going to be one of them. You see, the greatest barrier to your success isn't what you've done wrong. It's the fear of doing something right. The fear of stepping into your power. The fear of taking the leap and realizing that, yes, you are capable of greatness. It's the fear of the unknown, of the challenges, of the people who might try to hold you back. But fear is just an illusion, a trick that the mind plays to keep you in the comfort zone. But comfort does not create wealth. Comfort does not build empires. Comfort does not create change. If you want to be great, if you want to unlock the wealth code inside your mind, you must embrace discomfort. You must choose to step into the unknown with courage. You must choose to trust in the process, even when the path ahead is unclear. It's time to stop playing small. It's time to stop hiding behind excuses, behind fear, behind the stories you've been telling yourself. The world is waiting for you to rise, and you can. You will, but only if you stop holding yourself back. Now, as you begin to take the steps to unlock the wealth inside you, you must know this. The journey will not be easy. It never is. The path to greatness is filled with obstacles, with moments of doubt, with times when you will question if it's all worth it. But I promise you, it will be worth it, because every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. Every failure is a lesson that brings you closer to your ultimate success. You must not fear failure. You must welcome it as the greatest teacher you will ever have. Those who succeed are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who fail and get back up every single time. And so, as you unlock the wealth code within you, understand that resilience is your greatest asset. Life will test you. It will try to break you, but you must refuse to be broken. You must learn to bend, not break. You must learn to flow with life, not resist it. You must accept that failure is not the end. It is just another chapter in your story. Look at the lives of the greats. Look at Edison, who failed thousands of times before he invented the light bulb. Look at Ford, who revolutionized the automobile industry despite the early naysayers. Look at Disney, who was told his ideas would never work, yet built an empire on dreams and imagination. They weren't extraordinary because they were lucky. They were extraordinary because they refused to quit, even when the odds were stacked against them. And you can do the same. The key lies in consistency. Small daily actions, done with purpose, done with intent. Every single action you take today compounds into your success tomorrow. This is the power of momentum. When you wake up every day and commit to your vision, when you do one thing just one thing, that brings you closer to your goal, you are building the foundation of your wealth. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's not about waiting for the right time, the right moment, the perfect plan. It's about taking action now, even if you don't know the whole plan, even if you feel unprepared. Because the truth is, you will never feel completely ready. But that doesn't matter. What matters is that you take the first step, then the next, and the next. Action breeds clarity. Every step you take will lead to more insight, more knowledge, more power. It's like carving a masterpiece out of a block of marble. At first, all you see is the rough exterior. But with every stroke, with every chisel, the shape begins to emerge. And one day you'll step back and realize that you've created something beautiful. But you must be patient with yourself. Patience is not the same as waiting idly by for things to happen. Patience is the ability to keep moving forward with the understanding that growth takes time. It takes effort. It takes persistence. Patience is the belief that every step, no matter how small, is leading you toward the life you desire. And this is where you must also cultivate adaptability. Life is unpredictable. The road will twist and turn in ways you didn't expect. The world will change, and the challenges you face will be different from what you anticipated. But adaptability is your shield. It is your ability to adjust, to evolve, and to embrace change. The greats understood that adaptability was not a weakness. It was their strength. It was their ability to bend without breaking, to adjust their sails when the winds changed direction. The wealth code inside you will not be unlocked by sticking to a rigid plan. It will be unlocked by your willingness to pivot when necessary. It will be unlocked by your ability to remain flexible and resilient, no matter the obstacles that come your way. But there is one final key that must be unlocked before you can fully tap into the power of your wealth code. It's the ability to give. Giving is not just about money. It's about your time, your energy, your wisdom. When you give, you send out an energy that comes back to you tenfold. It is the law of reciprocity. The more you give, the more you receive. But giving is not just about the material. It is about your heart. It is about living with an abundance mindset, one that understands that there is always more to be gained by helping others. Whether you give your knowledge, your support, or your resources, it will return to you in ways you cannot even imagine. And this is the ultimate wealth, the wealth of the spirit, the wealth of the heart. This is the true wealth code that resides deep within you. It is your capacity to love, to give, to lift others up, and to build a legacy that extends beyond yourself. So, as you step forward on this journey to unlock your own wealth, remember this: it's not just about the money. It's about everything that comes with it. It's about becoming the person who can handle the responsibility, who can create a life of abundance, not just for themselves, but for others. It's about building a life that's worth living, a life of purpose, of clarity, of discipline, and of giving. This is the wealth code that lies within you. Now go and unlock it. The world is waiting for you to step into your power, and when you do, you will never look back. Your future is calling. It's time to answer. There is a force inside you, a quiet but relentless force that has been waiting for you to awaken it. It has been there all along, quietly stirring, pushing you toward greatness. Every moment of doubt, every moment of frustration, every moment you've ever felt like giving up, it has been testing you, testing your resilience, testing your strength. And now it is calling you to take action. What you are experiencing right now is the beginning of something bigger than you can even imagine. It's the birth of a new chapter in your life. A chapter where you finally see yourself as the person you were always meant to be, the person capable of achieving the unimaginable, of defying the odds, of turning dreams into reality. But to harness this power, you must first let go of the old version of yourself that was bound by limitations, the version that played small, that settled for less, that let fear and doubt rule their decisions. You have to let go of everything that told you you couldn't, that told you you weren't worthy, that told you your dreams were too big. Because those voices were never your own. They were the voices of the world trying to keep you small. The truth is, there is no such thing as an impossible dream. There is only the belief that it can't be done. And if you hold on to that belief, you will keep yourself trapped in a prison of your own making. But if you dare to believe that anything is possible, you will unlock a power inside you that has always been there, waiting for the moment you would allow it to break free. To step into this power, to step into the life you were meant to live, you must master one key principle: your perception. Your perception of yourself, of your circumstances, of your opportunities, and of your potential. The way you see the world will determine the world you live in. If you see yourself as limited, as someone who can't achieve greatness, you will never step into your full potential. But if you see yourself as someone who is destined for success, who is capable of overcoming anything in their path, your life will unfold in ways you never dreamed possible. Perception is your lens, your filter, through which you experience everything. It shapes how you see challenges and how you approach them. It shapes how you handle failure and how you bounce back. If you see obstacles as setbacks, you'll never get past them. But if you see obstacles as opportunities for growth, as stepping stones toward your dreams, you'll begin to thrive in ways that others simply can't understand. And the key to changing your perception is simple. You must choose to see the world with the eyes of possibility. You must choose to see every situation, every setback, every failure as an opportunity for growth. The world is not against you. The world is a reflection of your beliefs. When you change your beliefs, you change your reality. Now, there is one thing that will help you more than anything else on this journey. It's a powerful force that will help you overcome doubt, that will give you the strength to keep going when the road gets tough. It's the force of purpose. Purpose is the fuel that keeps you moving forward. It's what drives you on days when you feel tired, when you feel like quitting, when you feel like the odds are too great. Purpose is the reason you get up every morning. Purpose is the reason you keep fighting. Purpose is what turns obstacles into stepping stones. You must discover your purpose. You must identify what it is that drives you, what it is that you are willing to sacrifice for, what it is that you are willing to endure, what it is that lights a fire in your soul. Without purpose, life is a series of meaningless tasks. But with purpose, life becomes an adventure, a journey worth taking. Your purpose is your compass. It will guide you through every storm. It will help you make decisions, stay focused, and keep moving forward, even when the road is unclear. When you align yourself with your purpose, nothing can stand in your way. But here's something important you need to know. The pursuit of purpose is not about finding the perfect path. It's about taking the path that is true to you. Your purpose may change over time. It may evolve as you grow. But the key is to follow it relentlessly with everything you have, no matter what. And in the process, you will discover something that cannot be taught in a classroom, that cannot be learned from a book, and that no amount of success can buy: fulfillment. Fulfillment is the reward of living a life true to yourself, of pursuing your dreams with passion, and of giving everything you have to your purpose. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey, the joy you experience in knowing that you are living in alignment with your deepest truth, that you are building something meaningful, something greater than yourself. You see, the world is full of people who chase success for the wrong reasons. They chase money, fame, recognition, but none of that leads to fulfillment. Fulfillment comes when you know that you've given your best, that you've worked relentlessly toward a goal that matters, that you've stayed true to yourself every step of the way. And this is where the wealth code truly reveals itself. The wealth you seek, whether it's financial, emotional, or spiritual, begins in your heart. It begins with your commitment to something greater than yourself, your dedication to a cause that sets your soul on fire. This is the true meaning of wealth. Wealth is not just about the things you can buy. It's about who you become in the process. It's about becoming the person who can create, who can give, who can leave a legacy that extends far beyond their own life. It's about becoming a force for good in the world, someone who lifts others up, who empowers others, who builds and creates and inspires. And as you step into your wealth, as you unlock the power of your mind, you will begin to see the world shift. You will begin to see opportunities that were always there but that you couldn't see before. You will begin to meet the right people, to attract the right circumstances, to create the right conditions for success. The universe will conspire in your favor, not because of some mystical force, but because you have aligned yourself with your true purpose, your true potential, and your true wealth. So, what is your next step? What will you do with the power of your mind? How will you create the life you desire, the life you deserve? The choice is yours. But remember this, the wealth code is inside of you. The question is, are you ready to unlock it? Are you ready to step into your power? The time is now. You are the only one who can change your future. You are the one who holds the key to your wealth. So go, unlock it. Now as you stand at the threshold of this new journey, I want you to understand something powerful. This moment is yours. You've felt it, haven't you? That surge of energy rising from deep within, the quiet whisper of your own potential urging you forward. It's the force that has always been there, but only now, at this exact moment, is it beginning to come alive. The path you've been seeking, the transformation you've been craving is here, and it's all starting with the realization that you are the creator of your destiny. What you need now is not just knowledge, but the courage to act. There's a difference between knowing and doing. The vast majority of people spend their lives accumulating knowledge, reading books, taking notes, making plans, but they never actually take the first step. They remain stuck in the cycle of thinking and planning, waiting for the perfect moment or the right opportunity. But the truth is this, there is no perfect moment. There is only the moment you are in, right now. That's why this next chapter, this next step, is about taking action, massive action, action that is fueled by your belief, your clarity, and your purpose. You see, you can read all the books, attend all the seminars, and make all the plans in the world, but nothing will happen until you take action. And the kind of action you take must be purposeful and relentless. It must be action that moves you forward no matter what. It's not about waiting for everything to be perfect, because perfect doesn't exist. It's about doing the work, showing up every day, and giving everything you've got. And the beauty of this journey is that each action you take, no matter how small, sets the wheels of success in motion. Each step you take builds momentum. One decision, one move, one push forward leads to the next, until one day you look up and realize that you created the life you once only dreamed about. But it all starts with that first step. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for all the answers to be handed to you. Trust the process, trust yourself, and take action. There is a rhythm to life, a rhythm to success. It's a rhythm of taking consistent, determined steps in the direction of your dreams. And as you begin to move, you will notice something incredible happening. You will begin to feel the flow of life moving with you, not against you. The universe, or whatever force you believe in, will begin to align itself with your actions. You will encounter opportunities that you never saw before. You will meet people who can help you, guide you, and support you in ways you never imagined. But none of this will happen unless you take that first step. So, I urge you, stop waiting. Stop hesitating. You are ready. You have been ready. The only thing that has ever stood between you and your success is the belief that you can't do it, that it's too difficult, that you're not enough. But I'm telling you now, you are enough. You are more than enough. And this journey is yours to claim. Understand this. The road to success is not a straight line. It's not a perfectly paved path without obstacles. It's messy, it's unpredictable, it's full of challenges and setbacks that will test you. But it's also full of beauty, growth, and reward. Each challenge, each setback is part of your story. It's not a sign to stop. It's a sign to keep going, to push harder, to grow stronger. When you face challenges, remember that they are not punishments. They are opportunities. They are the tests that will determine whether you are truly committed to your vision. Every time you rise from failure, every time you push through adversity, you strengthen the foundation of your success. You build your character, your resilience, and your capacity to handle even bigger challenges. And here's another truth that most people overlook. The most powerful asset you have is your ability to learn, to constantly grow, evolve, and adapt. You will never reach the top if you are not willing to learn along the way. This is not a journey of simply reaching a destination. It's a journey of becoming the person capable of achieving everything you desire. The greats didn't become great because they were born perfect. They became great because they were relentless learners. They sought out knowledge wherever they could find it. They learned from their mistakes. They learned from others. And they used that knowledge to keep pushing forward, even when they felt like they couldn't go any further. So, make learning a part of your daily routine. Read, listen, observe, ask questions, grow. The more you learn, the more you expand your capacity to succeed. And the more you succeed, the more your wealth grows. Not just in money, but in experience, wisdom, and fulfillment. But all of this, every step, every lesson, every action requires one final ingredient: belief. Belief in yourself, belief in your dreams, belief in your ability to overcome, to rise above, and to achieve everything you desire. You have to believe that you are worthy of success. You have to believe that you can overcome any obstacle, that no challenge is too great. You have to believe that, even in the darkest moments, your vision is possible. Belief is what propels you forward when everything seems against you. It's what gives you the strength to keep going when others doubt you. It's what pushes you past the fear, the uncertainty, the self-doubt. It's the quiet force that keeps you on the path when you want to quit. And here's the incredible truth. When you truly believe in your own potential, the world around you will change. The people around you will change. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will begin to materialize. And it won't be because you waited for them to appear. It will be because you believed in your ability to make them happen. So, as you move forward on this journey, understand this. The wealth code is not just a set of rules or principles. It is the way you live, the way you think, and the way you act. It is your mindset, your actions, your decisions. It is a way of life that calls on you to believe in yourself, to act with purpose, and to never stop learning. You are the architect of your future. Every decision you make, every action you take is a brick in the foundation of your success. And as you build this foundation, remember that it is not just about what you achieve, it is about who you become in the process. The world needs what you have to offer. Your success is not just for you. It is for everyone who will benefit from your work, your impact, and your legacy. So, step into your power. Step into your purpose. Unlock the wealth code inside you and become the person who was always meant to change the world. This is your time. You are standing on the edge of greatness, looking out at the vast horizon of possibilities that await you. The path to success is not one that you walk blindly. No, it's a path that requires you to be fully awake, fully aware of the immense potential you hold within. You must grasp it with both hands, as though you know it's yours for the taking, because it is. It's always been yours. You just had to realize it. The first step on this journey, though, is understanding the most profound and undeniable truth. Your power lies not in what you have, but in who you are becoming. It's easy to get caught up in the material world, in the accumulation of things, in the chase for money and recognition. But these are not the true markers of success. The true marker is the person you evolve into as you pursue your vision. Every day you face choices. Every day you make decisions, some big, some small, that either move you closer to the life you dream of or pull you further away from it. But what defines you is not just the choices you make, but your commitment to consistently making those choices in alignment with your vision, with your purpose. It's the consistency, the unwavering dedication to your goal that creates success. Many people start strong, full of enthusiasm and ambition, but they lose steam when the journey gets tough. And it will get tough. There will be moments when the weight of your goals feels overwhelming, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, when you feel like giving up. But here's what you must understand. Success does not belong to the person who never faces difficulty. It belongs to the one who faces difficulty and keeps going, who keeps moving forward, even when the odds are stacked against them. This is where true growth happens, when you step into the arena with the full knowledge that you may fall, that you may fail, but that you will rise again. Each time you rise, you get stronger. Each time you overcome a challenge, you grow more resilient. And each time you press on, you become more capable of achieving the unimaginable. To unlock the wealth code within your mind, you must develop the relentless perseverance of a warrior. It's not enough to have big dreams, grand ideas, or even the knowledge to succeed. What will set you apart is your willingness to fight for those dreams every single day. When you make the decision to never quit, you have already won half the battle. Because the world will try to break you. It will throw setbacks, rejections, disappointments, and failures at you. But with every one of those hits, you only grow stronger, more unstoppable, more unshakable. The world's greatest achievers didn't succeed because they were immune to adversity. They succeeded because they made a decision to endure. They understood that wealth, true wealth, is not just about external accumulation. It's about mental fortitude, inner strength, and unshakable resolve. It's about becoming someone who can weather the storms of life without being defeated by them. Think about it. Every obstacle, every challenge, every failure you encounter is a gift. It's a lesson. It's a reminder that you are not yet the person you need to be, but you're getting closer. And each time you rise from the ashes of those failures, you're stepping into the person you were always meant to become. So instead of running from difficulty, embrace it. Lean into it. See it as your ally, not your enemy, because adversity is not here to destroy you. It's here to forge you into the person you need to be in order to achieve your goals. This is the real secret to success. It's about who you become in the process. It's about developing the character, the mindset, the resilience, and the strength to handle the rewards that will come with your hard work. You can't get to the top without first being prepared for the responsibility that comes with it. Wealth isn't just about what you gain. It's about who you are when you gain it. It's about the legacy you leave, the lives you touch, the impact you make. That is the true definition of wealth. But I want to remind you of something very important. Success is not linear. It's not a straight path from point A to point B. The journey will be full of twists and turns, moments of joy and frustration, moments of progress and moments of stagnation. And when you hit those rough patches, when the progress feels slow or even non-existent, don't be disheartened. Understand that this is just a phase in the process of your growth. The most successful people understand that progress isn't always visible. They know that just because they can't see the results immediately doesn't mean their efforts are not working. This is where patience and faith come into play. You must trust in the process. Trust that each small step you take is leading you to where you need to be. You must have faith that your efforts will pay off, even when you don't see the immediate fruits of your labor. And this is the part where so many people fall short. They give up too soon. They quit right before the breakthrough happens. They lose faith, they lose patience, and they lose sight of the bigger picture. But this is the ultimate test. Will you keep going even when you can't see the end in sight? Will you continue to move forward even when the results seem far away? Will you push past the discomfort, the doubt, and the fear to claim what's rightfully yours? The answer lies in your resolve, your determination, your unwavering belief that no matter what, you are destined for greatness. When you refuse to quit, when you choose to keep going, no matter how hard it gets, the universe has no choice but to align with your commitment. But commitment is not just about the big moments. It's about the small daily choices. The decision to rise early, the decision to keep going when you're tired, the decision to learn from your mistakes instead of dwelling on them, the decision to keep pushing when it feels like the world is pushing back. Every choice you make in those moments adds up, every single one, and eventually it will lead you to a place of profound success. This is the true essence of the wealth code. It's not about waiting for the world to hand you success. It's about creating it yourself. It's about making decisions every single day that lead you closer to your dreams. It's about understanding that success isn't a destination. It's a process of growth, of learning, of overcoming, and of becoming. And the more you embrace that process, the more you will find that success follows you, not the other way around. So as you continue to move forward, remember this. You are building more than just a future. You are building a life full of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. A life that reflects your truest, most authentic self. A life that is not bound by the limitations of others or by the fears of the past. A life that is driven by your own vision, your own belief, and your own unshakable commitment to greatness. Now go, unlock the potential within you. You have everything you need to succeed right now within you. The world is waiting for you to rise. Step into your power and watch as everything you've ever dreamed of becomes your reality. The wealth code is yours. Claim it. Now, it's time for you to take action. If you found this content valuable, consider subscribing to our channel for more insights on personal growth and financial success. Don't forget to like this video and share it with friends or family who might benefit from unlocking their own wealth code. Your engagement helps us create more content that empowers individuals like you to achieve their financial dreams. For those eager to dive deeper into personal development, we invite you to explore our related content. Whether it's strategies for effective budgeting, tips on investing, or mindset shifts for success, there's a wealth of information waiting for you. Remember, the journey to financial abundance is ongoing, and every step you take brings you closer to your goals. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to supporting you on your path to prosperity.